Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to City Skylines, new Gruntings. We did turn on Industry 4.0 in the Steinworks and immediately we're starting to have a lot of problems. Mainly because they haven't fired all the people who are uneducated in favor of the people who are highly educated, so that's a thing. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we could afford to go for the policy that requires everyone to go to school, right? Or perhaps at least make it so that, you know, all education is free. That could be pretty helpful for us. Do we want to try that? Yeah, I kind of want to see what we can do here. We are going to now make, let's say, the Lucidus Technical School be universal education, okay? Because I'm already losing a lot of money on this as it is. I'm not really expecting to make much in the way of profit, so we'll go ahead and give that one a shot. And then we'll do the same thing down here at the Hall of Laser Marks to get as many people in here as possible. I'm not sure that I'm going to turn the university, New Gruntings University, into a freebie. We could certainly do that. I mean, we're certainly spending plenty of money on it, good lord. But I kind of like the idea of this still being somewhat elite. Let's get the technical schools and community colleges free for now. And then if we want to expand that out into the entire university later, we can certainly do so. Speaking of our university, we actually can see our Varsity Sports team, the New Gruntings Chirpers. Okay, well, we charge $30 a ticket to see it, apparently. We could spend money on cheerleading, and the higher you spend on cheerleading, the more likely they're going to win, because apparently cheers matter more than skill. And the more people win, the more people want to come and see the university. So we could spend a fair bit of money doing this. Greatly increases our weekly expenses, but I think I can afford a few $100 per week. Who cares about that? Sure, why not? And we could also hire some coaches. Now that is a lot more expensive. We can at least hire one good coach. How's that sound? Apparently we won 15 games and lost 10. Cheerleading, sports. So this increases our attractiveness just from doing this. Fascinating. And then for swimming, yeah, 3 won, 2 lost, 0 canceled, 5 total. Huh. Okay, well, do we want to go ahead and expand out some more Varsity Sports? Because this is what you spend your money on if you have a university, right? Pretty sure. Baseball, basketball, track and field, etc. I mean, this looks pretty good. How big is the American Football Stadium? Pretty huge. It's a pretty big stadium. We're not going to be able to fit it in this sucker here, are we? I might, however, be able to place something. If we're willing to get rid of a rock, we can do that. No, we need some flatter roads. Hang on. Maybe I can make something work. Yeah, there we go. We can place a basketball stadium if we just place a little road right up here. Sure, is that what I want? I mean, it's probably the smallest and easiest for me to place at the moment, and I don't really feel like investing in American football right now, so sure, a big honkin' bow. Oh my god, it's terrible. I hate it. Yeah, forget that nonsense. How about baseball? People like baseball. Oh my god, it's even worse! Okay, that's just terrible. Unbelievably unacceptable. I'm gonna have to use a move it tool here because I just hate everything about this. We're gonna move you down a little bit. Oh god, we're still making it worse. How is this even possible? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I could just spend a little bit of money to kind of manually landscape this area a little bit. If we're gonna have a cliff, that's fine. We'll have a cliff somewhere, but a freaking heck will not be along here. Okay, you know what? Good enough. Do I like this? No. But is it better than it was? Absolutely. I'm sensing a little bit of a problem with some of my fishing ships over here. Seems like they may be getting a little beached. Guys, explain what you're doing. So we really need to figure out how we're going to deal with all of the openings for jobs here in the Steinworks. And I think what I'm going to do is start creating an overly complicated tram system that tries to join up the jumpers with the that entire area. Actually, what we could do is even go beyond that. We can go ahead and start extending the tram out this way. Maybe. Hang on. What if I then turn this into a regular road down here? Yes, the jump. Yeah, sure. We'll just take the tram down this way. This is fine. This is fine. Nothing wrong with this. This is great. Just keep that tram going out this way. Gotta create some sort of a loop, right? That's what we're supposed to do? Pretty sure. Then we take the tram tracks off this direction, and we gotta find a way to line them up over here, which we can do if we go over the waterfall, and then come down this way. Perfect! Got it! We got ourselves a tram loop! It's really complicated and requires expensive bridges, but it worked! Okay, so now with all these roads leveled up with some tram lines down this way, and it looping all the way through here, we broke some power lines, should probably fix some of that. There we go, that didn't work. Do this. Hey, you go over here. There we go. Okay, now we got power. Pretty sure that we are going to need some sort of a tram depot that is then able to connect up to everything else. Pretty sure. So what we need to do over here then, since this is a nice open area, is I will take a regular road, preferably of the tram variety. Hang on. There we go, something kind of like this. Okay, and then we need to get ourselves a tram depot, which we can actually hook up right there. Perfect. Okay, we've technically got a tram line to connect a bunch of high-density residential to the industrial. And now we just go ahead and create a whole bunch of tram stops. Every here and there, we add in some more stops. Perfect. Get around over here. Another stop. Look at that. We're just going to keep going, pick up as many people as we can. There we go. Okay, so now we have a really big loop. I don't think this is efficient at all. And now that I'm thinking about it, the other major issue, potentially, with this line is, yeah, we're trying to get a whole bunch of highly educated people, but we're also not necessarily picking up from people who are going to the universities. Kind of depends. Like, the Jumpers doesn't have a university system or anything like that, so this may not work the way that I want it to, but I don't know. I mean, it has a better chance of getting people where I want them to go, regardless of whether they're educated or not. We'll give it a shot. Oh, I just saw all the little pop-ups as some people are getting backed up. That means we've made a mistake with our sewage treatment. No. Okay, we gotta place down some more. We'll place down one over Mya. And we'll place down one over Mya. This should be fine. I mean, no one exactly minds being next to a sewage plant or anything, right? That's usually completely okay with them. As long as it's the eco version, no one's gonna care. I think my dream of getting the Steinworks to being Industry 4.0 is once again gonna fall apart. I can't seem to make it work. I can't force these guys to get these kinds of jobs, and they're all about to go out of business and stuff. Ugh! It's stupid. Why won't you guys just go to frickin' college? You know, we're also gonna go ahead and pass free public transport. This is gonna cost me a lot of income in terms of tickets, but that's fine. The goal is to get people out of their cars and driving around. Or rather, not driving around, sorry. We can also spend a bit of money on recycling and try to reduce our garbage accumulation. Right now, I don't see the point. Parks and Recreation. Increase their budgets, but also get more land value. I think that's probably okay. Insulation and stuff doesn't matter unless we're playing on a cold map. Ferries. You know, that is something we have not been using up to this point as a way of transportation. Ferrying up and down the river. And the reason I have not been doing that is because I think it's a little difficult to take a ferry over a waterfall. Call me crazy. I think it might be time to add in some more suburbs as this fog creeps over New Gruntings. How freaking annoying is that? Yeah, nice little neighborhoods over here. Kind of close-ish to the highway. Just kind of start filling in the rest of this map a little bit. Wouldn't mind getting some more high density in this approximate area as well. Just because, again, our goal here is to make sure we get our population up to 64,000, and I need a lot of space to make that one work. There we go. Look at that. Glorious chaos. Chaos everywhere as far as the eye can see. Lots of suburban space for me. It's going to be beautiful. Let's get it zoned. There we go. That should be enough to kind of get me going. Another chunk of high density, plus a few offices and other such areas over here, plus a load of low density residential, plus some shops here and there, kind of little local market stores. Now I'm going to give this thing another district name. This is going to be a big one, I think. It's going to be a real big district. Real big district. What are we going to call this one? It's going to be super freaking huge. Who's going to get it? Black Mythos' name got pulled. I don't remember if Black Mythos already has something on here or not, but we're going to call this one the Black Hills. Sure, why not? That seems reasonable enough. And the original name was Green Park or something like that, which means, of course, we have to turn this one green. So let's go to our district specializations, and you guys are going to be all super self-sufficient and stuff. Also, you guys are required to use, like, local organic produce. Yeah. Now, let's see. We still need a lot of the basics. I think down in the more high-density areas, we want to place down some proper elementary schools. We'll do a couple over this away, etc., blah, blah, blah. And then in the lower-density areas, I think we'll go for the community schools, since they have larger reach. So one down over here, another down over here, and one over here. And is that enough to kind of cover this area? Mostly with a teensy-weensy little exception right over here. It's very, very small. We can fix that, actually, if we just go ahead and extend the roads out. I didn't want to, but we're going to. Just go ahead and do this. Boom. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, cool. Then we need to place down a high school, one over here, one over here. I'm hoping to get this stuff properly educated before all the idiots start moving in, because you all know they want to. We could also place down another little local community college, just to try and encourage as many of these people to be highly educated as possible. Right next to the major university is probably unnecessary, but I mean... Sure, I can place down one more. Why not? Let's see, we also are going to need some crematorium access, and we'll need to place down a few clinics. This is one of the fun things about placing down entirely new neighborhoods. You don't have to worry about destroying anyone else's homes yet. You can just go ahead and place everything wherever you want it, and you know it's going to be fine. Okay, so it looks a little bare bones right now, but give it some time, I'll bet you we come back, and in a jiffy, this thing is going to be fully populated, and it's going to be a beautiful, sprawling suburbia. You know something I just realized we never added into the School of Laser Marks, or the Hall of Laser Marks over here? We never added in a School of Education. This is something we can do. It actually helps all of our classrooms become more efficient. Yeah, we should do this. Yep, that did it. Now the Hall of Laser Marks is getting all the students they want. All the teachers are swarming in here for free education. Beautiful. Okay. I'm starting to sense a bit of a problem at this airport here. Yeah, it seems to be a little popular. Little bit. Just a tiny bit. Uh-oh, hang on. Congratulations, the Fields of Just has reached level 3. Gazebos are now unlocked. I like those. So I was thinking maybe about bypassing this roundabout. The problem is I think I'm just trading that for another huge congestion right down here. Like, does this actually help me? I don't think so. No, I think our best, oh my God, look at this nonsense. I think maybe our best solution is, we need to get that international airport up and running so that people want to go somewhere else. I didn't realize this was going to be this popular. Holy crap. How about this? What if we just take this into a super roundabout with 5 frickin' lanes? Yeah, this should keep things going, right? Why are you all trying to turn right? Wait, there shouldn't be any lights here. It's a roundabout. This is the whole point. Okay, hang on. Let's try to deliberately split this in such a way that there shouldn't be any need for this. We'll do some one-way roads coming off of here, and they go, oh crap, that's not going to work. I want them to go like this. Oh God, and then I want you, oh God, what is this nonsense? Ah, help! Okay, how about this? Is this going to help at all? Because I want you all to be able to just keep going. It's a roundabout, guys. Oh God, they're all stuck forever. I don't think anyone knows what they're doing anymore. The whole point is that there's not lights. Alright, I think that's partly the problem of just having, like, 5-lane highways. I think it always is going to have lights. Ugh. Yeah, I think my original way was just making it worse. I don't know. Maybe this sort of will eventually help a little bit. I mean, having extra lanes should be okay. It's just everyone wants to turn right. That's sort of the whole point of this thing. So I'm not sure this is going to be much more efficient than what I already had. The big issue that I see is that these cars appear to be coming out of freaking nowhere. Seriously, the cars are coming out of freaking nowhere. Interestingly, New Gruntings University appears to have lost a lot of students here, and that's actually, I guess, not too surprising, given that we did make it free to go to the Hall of Laser Marks and Lucis's technical school. The Hall of Laser Marks got a lot out of this, so they are now officially recognized, which means we have a liberal arts cafeteria, a fountain and gymnasium, and an outdoor study. The same as everything else. That's, you know, cool. Kind of hoping that NGU picks it up a little bit, though. I want these guys to get really big and popular. Here's what's kind of weird about this whole situation. There's nothing... Gosh dang it, Muffin Crater, thank you. There's nothing stopping these guys from turning left and going down this road instead. There really isn't. Except for the fact that apparently no one wants to. They're all treating it as if it's one giant one-lane road or one-way road, even though I did not design it that way. Kind of weird. I don't know, let's let this run for a little bit and then we'll come back to it. So, Muffin Crater, I hear that you leveled up. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself. Level 4, eh? We actually already have enough entertainment that we could just leave you. We don't have to do anything here. This is completely fine. But I'm going to upgrade you anyway because it's fun. Yeah, check it out. We can place down like some hunting cabins and some little fishing piers and stuff. Sure, this is charming. And now we're up to like 2,600 entertainments. Man, making a simple natural park is extremely easy in this game. I think we did also see that we had some upgrades for the Fields of Just. Yeah, Just what? No one knows. City Park. What do we add in? We have gazebos. Everyone likes a gazebo. I'm gonna place a gazebo right over meow. There, you get a whole bunch of gazebos. The Field of Just is now entertaining as heck. Those are pretty small and easy to place, so if I want 1,000,000 of those, I can do that. Now, let's see here. Laser marks, I think it's time that you guys get yourselves a little cafeteria right over there, and I wouldn't mind having myself a little gymnasium, and we'll place it down right over here, I think? Sure, let's leave a little room for a path to get around if we need to. There we go, a little gymnasium, and we want to get a fountain because it looks nice. There we go, looks kind of cute. Okay, we have enough attractiveness for the next level, so all we are missing is a lot more students. Well, huzzah! We made it to Megalopolis, which means I've now unlocked all the perks of a city. So let's take a look at some of these monuments. The Eden Project, a huge glass house, perfect for vast gardens full of exotic fruits and plants. It greatly increases the city profile and reduces pollution from land, air, and water, making land in the city more valuable. Yes, and the way that it does that, if I recall correctly, is all buildings can only pollute directly under it, so no more of this ugly sprawl that we see out of things like the fill pits, just tarnishing the land around it. No, 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 no. Not how it works. You just place down a little Eden Project and it all stays nice and contained. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and place down that airport I had been talking about before, because it's time to go ahead and expand out our profile a little bit. We can use... Where's the big international airport? We have one. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, right. I think this is actually mod-based content that I have here. There it is. The big honkin' international airport. We also have a metropolitan airport. Ooh. Airport and helicopter stop hub with integrated metro station allows people to conveniently switch. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we want a Oh, it's huge. But maybe we want a metropolitan airport. Something kind of like this. Wait, I'm out of soil? I'm not allowed to do any landscaping because I'm out of soil? Since when was that a thing? Fine, you know what I can do? I can just go ahead and start getting some soil by just removing it from other parts of the map. Here you go. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't going to bother anyone or mess with anything. We can go dig some out from under the sea or the river. Yes, that's fine. Ugh, this game seriously needs larger terraforming tools than this. This is the largest and the fastest I can go. It's just not good enough. Alright, screw it. I thought it was going to be fun. It's not fun. I'm not going to keep doing this. Let's just place down the other international airport. Sorry, mod creator. It looked like a really good metropolitan airport, but if I have to freaking redo the cliffs like this, it's just, ugh, it's not worth it. No. Okay, it looks like we start off with some nice one-way roads. No, we do not. Can I change that to be one-way roads? I cannot. Well... we can ensure that people only are able to enter it in one direction. That should be fine. So let's do... let's see, I think I want people to come around this way, actually. So let's try placing something like this. There we go. And then something coming out like this. I think this is roughly what I did in my last playthrough. And I seem to remember it working fairly well, honestly. Now, the biggest issue that I see is somehow I have to get this to connect up to the highway. And it's gonna be a little difficult right down here, for example. That could be a bit of a problem. We can give it a go with some extremely, and I mean extremely creative exit ramp placement. Sure, something like this, so that it's far enough away that people have enough time to actually change lanes without backing everything up, I hope. And then we'll do something similar, probably coming out this way, and... I want it to be somewhat far enough down that it doesn't clog either, so maybe kind of like this? Sure, okay. So basically the only way to get to the airport for right now is to actually get on the highway. Which might be fine, because it's kind of intended to carry huge amounts of traffic anyway, right? I think so. Okay, so we now technically do have a functioning international airport. Now, I'm going to want to beautify the crud out of this thing, but that's going to take me like an hour. So I will probably do that off of camera. The other question is, do we want to include any other roads going to the main city outside of the highway? We could do so. I also need to place down that Eden project we've been talking about. What I think I might do... now that we have this tile and stuff over here and I have free reign to work, is I might actually kind of wall this a little bit off from the city, but turn this into a giant metropolitan area with lots and lots of traffic. Not metropolitan, I suppose, in the sense of, like, tall buildings, but more of, Okay, so the specific thing I was thinking about, like, what if we placed a theme park right along here, you know? That could be kind of fun. But instead, what we might do is place down the Eden Project and a few other major monuments kind of in this area here. I expect a lot of traffic, but if we leave enough connections to the city and don't overload it, I think we're okay, and that can also kind of have a bridge that leads on to the international airport from there. And then over here, I think we place down a theme park. Yeah, I think a theme park would be pretty fun. I haven't messed with those yet. It's not going to be Disney or anything, but it's going to be something. Okay, well, I think the city has made some pretty substantial progress. We're still waiting for the Black Hills to fill out, but we do have our international airport, so I'm going to end things here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.